Cheryl Cookup.
Hey y'all,
Welcome back to another episode of
be fucking for real.
Cause If You Can Be Anything.
Be fucking for real.
How y'all doing? Welcome
Yeah.
to It's Gonna Be May.
Yeah, period.
Can you believe we're in May?
I know time is flying.
It's crazy.
You know they say when you having fun, but really I've been getting drugged by my edges. But it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
But I've been having fun in between time, so it's like it hasn't been all bad.
It hasn't been all bad.
But life do be life.
It be life in. Well, girl, tell us what you had to be fucking for me about.
Whew, child. Just the fact that time is flying by. Like what?
A tomb raider.
I feel like we was just sitting on that couch talking about 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year,
And now it's gonna be May.
Yeah, like yeah.
Time is winding.
It is. It's doing what it need to do. But I also feel like the older we've gotten, like time just flies by.
Yeah, it goes fast.
Yeah.
Because I think we have like agendas, and I'm a very like schedule agenda girl. Like, okay, so no, I got this and I got that, and then it's like I'm going on this trip, and then we got this out, and then it's September, and then it's December, and now it's 2027. It's like I think when we are so like schedule plan heavy, it's like yeah, if you scheduling your whole life away, it's gonna go by fast.
Yeah, it's wild.
So.
But what's one thing you had to be fucked for real about this week?
Canceled of Netflix.
Hey yo! Why would you say that?
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, no, let me be for real. Sometimes people see things that you don't see, and you can choose to believe in their vision or hold on to your own. So sometimes the people in your circle can be a true space of faith in spaces where you feel like, fuck no.
Yeah, it's that mustard seed.
It's the mustard seed, right? And then really questioning, is it faith or is it delusion, right? So I don't know quite which one it is, but I think like just taking wise counsel and like, you know, taking the information in or, you know, letting the information be.
Yeah, I was gonna say doing with it what you please.
What you know, that is what that is. I think that's the message. Thank you, management. All right.
Ooh, wow, I snorted. I am so sorry, y'all. I am a lady and I do not do that. Why would I do that?
Holla-ray.
I had to charge myself up. All right, so boom.
I'm gonna charge these topics. I feel like in my spirit, I know the one you gonna pick based on what I swear I feel it.
Okay. We're not gonna talk about the wine because obviously y'all can see what's on that table.
Yeah,
so
we had to run it back again.
Yeah.
Again.
Y'all want us to get through a whole bottle in one episode, please? Y'all think we alcoholics? I mean,
And
we
I-
are. Oh. We just having fun. That's all, twin. Like, don't call the people.
Don't judge us.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a safe space, BFFs.
All right. Here
I
we go.
swear I know the way I feel like you gonna pick.
I don't know.
I swear I feel like I know it. I hope I'm wrong.
Okay, well okay. Yeah, I think you're wrong. Because it
Okay.
says, should women shoot their shot?
Okay, yeah. Hella wrong.
Yeah.
Great. Love that for me.
But I think I know the ones you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it. It's still in there, y'all.
Okay.
All right, so what do you think? Do you think that women should shoot their shot or not? Or do you think a man should be a man?
You know, I'm all for ladies shooting their shot because the men like it. We went out recently, probably a couple months ago at this point. It was back in March. And we asked like a couple at the bar and some other people about like shooting shots. And they were like, yeah, like I like when a woman does that. You know, actually, I know who we asked. We asked Greg and Fran. Remember?
Yeah, it'll come back to me by the end of the
Wicked Wolf.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So they like it because I think men are in an era of like, I don't know if she like me. So if she come to me, then that means she like me. And then it feels safe. Like, men don't want to be rejected no more. That's what I'm really getting. And I feel like sometimes going into this new age social media stuff, it's like women kind of sometimes do the most in rejecting
Oh,
men,
for sure.
which
Absolutely.
I think is a lie, and I don't like it at all. But at the same token, I feel like I personally like to be approached. I feel like my shots that I wanted to shoot or tried to shoot were air balls.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you feel like it was a
I had
brick,
one,
or was it an air ball?
I had one successful shot shoot, and that was Chicago. Like, but I wasn't like directly shooting. I was kind of like, dribbling over here, dribbling over there, and then
go sports.
Had to right. I had to kind of like, reel them in a little bit. It worked, So that was probably my only successful shot shoot. But yeah, I don't know. And then it's like, I ain't got no finesse. I think in that situation, I did have some finesse. So in that situation, we was out at this little party or whatever. My brother and the guy at the time had a mutual friend. And so I was in town. I happened to be out. I saw him. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to shoot. So I asked, like, who is it? Anybody's birthday that's coming up, so we can get a free bottle or something like that. And then me and him got to chopping it up, and then it was up and it was stuck. But like, I feel like in non-situations like that, like, I'm just a straight shooter. Like, hey, I think you're attractive. What's up? Like, are you single? But like, I think I'm very direct. Like, I don't have finesse. I ain't got time to dilly-dally and play with you.
Yeah.
If it's not a natural interaction, it's gonna be like, hey, I like you and I want you.
Yeah.
Not like that, but
need that.
I need that. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about
you? Yo. No, I think that I think there's value in women shooting their shot because sometimes men don't know, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
And or sometimes men can be oblivious. So it's like we
dumb.
Could be yes.
So dumb.
Like we could be in the same space and like I done looked at you, you done looked at me, nigga, you looking in my soul, I'm looking in your solar. You know what I mean?
That's your solar.
But I think sometimes men do appreciate it because it's like, okay, now I know for sure.
I just be so nervous.
But I also think that if a man is wanting to pursue me, I want him to make it known.
Mm-hmm.
Not with that, oh, hey, how you doing? Like, you need to say, I'm not saying.
I like it and I want you.
Yeah, like, I want to pursue something with you.
Yes.
But also, kind of what you were saying earlier, like, men just don't want rejection anymore. Mm-hmm. And I can understand it because, like you said, some women, they just do too much. Like, it's okay to say no. But I also think that some men don't take rejection well because there's been times I've given a man my number just because I felt like no wasn't enough. Now, granted, as soon as they text me, I'm blocking them. You know what I mean? But there are some men that approach you and you can just kind of get the vibe that no is not enough for them. And let's be clear, no is an answer.
No is an answer.
In many aspects of life, like no is the answer.
For sure.
So, I shot my shot one time and I thought like, oh, I airball. But he came back and told me like, honestly, like I wasn't in a good space and this and that, blah, blah, blah. We still follow each other on Instagram.
I lied.
Now
I'm listening.
Now he's with a girl and I'm like, oh, she not even, like we're not even in the same league as far as like looks or anything like that. So now it made me wonder like, was I even your type to begin with? And it's okay, like they're happy and all of that. But I was just like, okay, that was the only guy that I was really shooting my shot at. One guy, we were kind of flirting back and forth. And then the next day, I'm in his close friends and he posted a pregnancy announcement.
I remember that. Bless you. I do remember that.
So I'm like, okay, anyway, so I let it be. Like I didn't hit him up like, oh, you having a baby. I was just like, okay, cool.
Right.
Outside of that, like there hasn't really been any man that I've wanted per se that I had to shoot my shot because typically they're already interested. But I feel like a lot of it is I realize like, yeah, they look good on the outside, but it's like hollow on the inside. Like they have no substance to them, to them. They're not bringing anything to the table. And honestly, upon further conversations, like they just don't meet my standards.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one, I kind of did shoot my shot-ish. I don't even think I really shot my shot. I was like, I think you're handsome, blah, blah, blah. And like, we've kicked it a little bit post, but like nothing crazy. And then there's one that I'm like contemplating shooting my shot, but I'm like,
okay, we're going to talk about that off camera because
you already know.
Oh, well, yeah, girl, shoot your shot.
Should I do it on the pod?
I mean, are they going to watch the pod? Like,
I mean, maybe.
Do they say that they watch the pod?
I don't know.
I mean, you good. I mean,
I'm shy. Hi.
Bria act like she ain't got no game. Okay,
I
cool.
don't. I think you're cute and
Oh my God, girl, please. What? I mean, I think for me,
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
just, I feel like in my mind, I may say like I want to shoot my shot, but I'm not gonna come out with that. Like I'm gonna crack
That's
a
what I'm
joke.
saying.
Cause once you look, you took. Okay.
Okay.
And if I make you laugh 2 times in a row, now you ready to take your clothes off. Period. I mean,
Oh,
no,
period.
not all
Okay.
the time. But what I'm saying is like I think I'm pretty funny.
You are hilarious.
I mean, if you don't think I'm funny, you ain't got no life. But anyways,
no, you are funny.
So I would approach it that way in like a joking manner.
See, I don't either. Like the vibe flows and it just does, or it's like very direct. Like
One guy I
hey.
was trying to kind of, but his response and his conversation was terrible. Like he actually started to piss me off, and even to this day, like he still likes every single note I post, or he's always responding to something. And I think that he's pretty handsome, but it's rocks up there, like
hollering. But no, I think my attempt with this individual of shooting my shot was asking about do men like women shooting their shots?
And what did he say?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I know. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Oh, girl, please grow up.
But anyway.
Okay, but at the end, the camera gonna be on you, so you gonna shoot your shot. So you might as well go that little 1-2 down, start eating the mangoes. You really gonna get lit. Then you gonna be loose as a goose.
Don't get me started. To stretch the patron and I'm another body.
So,
sorry.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it's kind of like a twofold question because you already said you're nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But how would you go about like shooting your shot? Like I know you said you're gonna be forthcoming, but like some men may not want that. Maybe they want
That's
a little
what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't got no game, bro. Like I am. Like I just.
That's how you would shoot. Look
like,
at that hand.
I ain't got time. Pass it back. Dribble. Step back. I ain't got time for that.
Actually, I want y'all to judge what she had going on. Cause like, what is that?
I don't play basketball.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I don't know. I just think nowadays, I mean, of course, like celebrities and stuff, I'd be like, oh my God, they fine as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But like in real life, for real, it's not a lot of men. I mean, there was women that. Anyway, woo!
Where'd you go?
Almost.
Go back.
Went back to my old self. No.
I see.
But it's very few men that I'm like, oh my God, he's fine as hell. It's typically like I think he's very handsome.
Right.
But I'm
also
also
got you weak in the knees.
Yeah, but it's also like I like to kind of pay attention from the back. And I feel like some men probably do that as well before they shoot their shot. Like, let me kind of see.
Let me stop the scene.
Yeah, like in social media, you kind of got to take it with a grain of salt because some people really do post like real life on there. And some people are on there like just playing games. Like they just post anything. But I also think it has to be a balance because if you getting on there just posting any old kind of thing, it actually is kind of a turnoff for me because it's like, why would you post that? Right. Or why would you say that? Now, if it's in your close friends, that's a different story because I feel like a lot of times you could be a little bit more open about like what you think or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one guy that I was like, okay, that was the same guy that I was like, okay, let me kind of see, what we talking about. And I did tell him, I said, I think you're very handsome. He was like, oh, I think you're beautiful too. I said, for real.
Yeah.
Take me out to, yeah. But he don't live here. But then that's, I know, but I mean, it ain't nothing but a flight. That man trying to keep us at home, but one thing about me, I'm going to hop a flight. Unless, you can pay for it too. But anyways, but then, like I said, once we start having more conversation, I also felt like he wasn't providing depth to it. Yeah. And I don't like, like to feel like when I'm having a conversation with the men, like I'm the one asking questions because now it's given a job interview. And I think that there's space for that to ask questions.
I'm sorry. The mango.
Don't worry about it, because you about to shoot your shot at the end.
Ooh.
So keep eating. I mean, the mangoes, because that's
the
weird.
Mangoes.
Pause. What?
Rachel, please.
But I think that there's space to ask questions, but I also think, like, it has to be a natural thing, kind of like you were saying, like, just a natural flow of conversation. And it may be easier, like, if you're in person, because y'all are just standing right there. Yeah. Like the guy from the other day. Now, granted, it was given very much like Sugar Mama. The guy that I was sitting there talking to at the
at the Spinat. Mm-hmm.
But
that
he-
other guy was cute too.
but he was also trying to play like hard to get, and I was like, okay, are you the
Who's
bad bitch or
surprised?
not?
Okay.
Yeah. He was like, oh, follow me on Instagram, and I said, or you could just follow. I mean, my page private. I said,
Let's talk about that.
and mine
too,
is
but go ahead.
too. And I said, so then he followed me, and I deleted it because you are not the prize. And when he told me like what he did for work and all the stuff he was doing, I said no. So I'm glad we didn't exchange numbers because then I would have to block him.
So let's talk about that. How do you feel about people exchanging Instagrams in a shooting your shot situation versus getting a number?
I mean, I think it depends because I think for me, at least my Instagram is more personal. I am private, but I think that there's glimpse of pieces into who I am, and especially now, especially now with the podcast, I think that people can see a little bit more into both of our lives because we're open and honest on a podcast.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's more personal. But also it's like giving somebody my phone number is personal as well too.
Right.
It's actually very personal. So it just kind of depends. I mean, when I was on the dating apps, I would prefer to give you my Instagram over my phone number because I could unfollow you obviously or block you or I could like hide my post.
Yeah.
So it's like, I really don't want you to see it. But then there are some men that I've exchanged Instagrams with and it didn't go anywhere. So it was just like a simple unfollow. And it was like, you didn't even exist to me. You did to me. And then some come back around. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
But yeah, what do you think?
So I used to be offended when people would be like, hey, let's exchange Instagrams. Or not offended, but more so like, oh, you don't like me for real. Because you want me to get your Instagram.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten older, I'm like, okay, maybe the position is I'm vetting you. And I want to see what you're like on this social platform before I decide to give you my number. Because I feel like I've had a situation like that happen recently where like I got an Instagram and it turned into the phone number. So I think I'm a little more like, okay, cool. But I feel like there is a little more intention when you want my number.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, you want to contact me, you want to talk to me, you want to, engage in conversation in some type of way. But Instagram is like, that's where the book stops. Like I can DM you or I can XYZ, but like, you can use it to be being nosy as well.
Yeah. I think there was one guy like we only went on like one date, but we followed each other on Instagram and like
That's
we
a
were
big one, Rachel. Yikes.
Please
I'm
be
gonna eat
classy
that.
because if you
That's
stick
what
your
I'm
hand in that
saying.
glass,
I don't know how to. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it off camera.
I'm screaming.
Dang, but I really want it. I ain't got no fork.
Not right now. I mean,
Shit.
you gonna get to the end. You gonna get. Don't worry about it. It's
They're
gonna
really
settle.
good, y'all. Like it's the mangoes is where it's at.
I'm trying to get to mine, but
It's so good.
me and this guy, we follow each other, and like we're talking back and forth, and eventually he was like, "Oh, I'm not really on Instagram like that," which is crazy because you were talking to me, but whatever. And then we exchanged numbers, and so we were keeping in contact more often with texting. I think because sometimes it's just easier to do that. I don't always get on Instagram as much as I'm checking my text messages.
Yeah.
And so in that sense, I could tell that he was interested. Unfortunately for him, not me, it didn't work out.
Period.
I don't want to say we still cool because we don't communicate like that. He still likes my stories and stuff like that, but I think it could be a good introductory way. Like I don't even know why we start following each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? It could start just off a basic follow. Like,
Okay. So what would be, because I mean, clearly I'm not the right guy to answer for this question. What would be some tips on shooting your shot as a woman? Oh my God, that smells so good upstairs.
I think it would be more so just be yourself. Like,
Okay.
because if I'm thinking about a guy shooting his shot at me, if he start doing too much, I'm like, all right, enough. But you got to be slick, like a can of
can of
oil,
oil.
like just hey. I mean, obviously it's Instagram, so.
Right.
But I think you could find something that they say maybe on their notes or like on their story, and
And
then
just slide your way in.
and like build a conversation off of that.
But that's the thing. I feel like men be slow though, because I can build conversation, but that doesn't. And I'm similar, right? Like I don't like to assume because you are engaging in conversation that you like me.
Right, but I think that's a good way to start, and then eventually like get to the point, share your intentions like quickly. I'm not saying keep responding to my story for a week, but keep the conversation going. When you feel like it's dying down, and if you feel like, I really want to continue to talk to them, just be like, hey, can we take this, offline?
Let me ask you this.
This is my number. And then put the ball back in his court.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you think that when women shoot their shots, it shifts the power dynamic of like, I'm interested in you versus you being interested in me more, right? Because I feel like when a man approaches you, like you already know, like they're interested, like there's a little more interest that they have in that moment than you.
I mean, I think in that moment, but I think as you get to know one another, true intention will show. Because it's the same like when a man approaches you, in that exact moment, he's more interested, right? But as women, like some of us can fall really hard or really fast. So then it turns like I'm more interested in you than you are in me. So, and on the other hand, it could be I shot my shot. At this moment, I'm more interested in you. But I feel like a man's true intention is going to show if he's truly interested and is like, okay, bet, like I got it from here. Like because it could be he was interested as well. He was just kind of watching. You just got to the punch.
Men be doing that.
Yeah.
It be men that like you for 10 years. Ain't never said a thing.
But they watch from the background. And I can understand that, but it's also like you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
MJ.
And when you know who you are, like if you know, like I'm bad, it's like, all right, rejection sucks. Absolutely. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's like, okay, what Cardi B say? Knock down one time, get up 10 or something like 10. That. Yeah, like you'll be all right.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
What? I would like to think I'd like to shoot my shot at somebody, but I don't.
Oh,
but
you do?
No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Like the whole pie, I'm like, is there somebody? No, nobody. Because not at this current moment.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like there are men where if I have like an intrusive thought, good or bad, like, I could say it to them.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that that's shooting my shot because that don't mean I necessarily
want you.
Yeah, like. Yeah. I just know I can say what's on my mind and you be like, oh, bad, like, yeah. And it's like, okay, no.
Yeah.
That goes back to boundaries. So now I'm not going to say it because now you're going to take it too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
You give an inch, they're going to take the whole
Yeah, mile. And they think like, oh, she really interested. And it's like, for the moment.
Yeah.
But when I go to bed and wake up, yuck. Like, yeah, like.
No, thank you.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm good. Mm-hmm. Now, if you show me something different, then it could turn to like, okay, But
okay, let me ask you this. Do you think we are missing our potential husbands by not shooting our shots?
For me personally, no, because period, Lord, you already know what I'm praying. Like, I want, when my husband meets me, I want him to know from the beginning, like, this is the one.
That's her.
And I'm not saying he's going to be perfect. And I'm not going to say he's going to get everything right every single time. But ultimately, at the end of the day, like, he's going to know, like, I'm the one. And then on top of that, he for himself will already know, like, he wants to be a husband. And even on top of that, he for himself will know he wants to be a father. And those are all important things because, yes, I can have your child, but if you don't want to be a father,
right?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, you can propose to me and yes, we can get married, but if you don't want to be a husband, because when times get hard and when the road gets rough, you remember at the end of the day, like, this is what I want for myself. So, yeah, I don't feel like I am. But I also am a firm believer in relationships, like personal life, work life. Anything that's meant for me will not pass me.
Amen.
You can mess it up.
Yeah.
You can mess it up. But if it's really for you, like, there will be a tug, period. There will be a tug in your spirit to, like, I need to get this right, whatever it may be, because it's really meant for you.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
What do you think? Well, you said that.
I'm with you when you're right. I mean, I'm a big person of like, if something or someone is meant for me, it is not going to pass me.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like relationships and like opportunities with that level of ease and not that anxiety of it all. It's just like, because I know, like, if this job is for me, it's going to be for me. If this man is for me, he going to be for me. Like, it is what it is. Like, nothing can stop it unless I'm being, disobedient in whatever manner, right? So, yeah, I don't really be tripping. I don't. And that's the thing, is like,
Yeah. I think as women, especially because we are of a certain age, like not saying we old or nothing, but it's like you feel like in society puts on you like you're on this timeline. So some days it may feel like, oh my God, like this guy came to me, like maybe I should try to make it work. But then when you sit back and really think about it, it's like, no, because if it's for me, one, he will make it known. He'll make it very known and make it very clear. But also, it wouldn't be this back and forth of him and then Han, like, today I like you, today I don't. Today I want to be serious with you, tomorrow I'm not. I'm too big. You know, like,
I ain't got time for all
please,
that.
yeah,
For fake
like,
shit.
when you come to me, and I'm speaking to the camera, when you come to me, be sure, like, we don't have time to play games. We not him and Han around. Like, I'm sure in what I want and what I bring to the table, like, I need you to also be that same way.
Come with the confidence, baby, or don't come at all.
Yeah, and if that
Come
requires
correct.
you to go see that lady, which we talk about frequently
All
on the
the time.
podcast, like, if that requires you to go see the lady, whatever you need to do to make sure whenever you're ready, and it doesn't have to be for me, like, yes, I want my husband, but whoever that may be for you, like, make sure you come ready. Like, because nobody has time to wait.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to get hurt. Like, we've all been through life's ups and downs. So it's like, we tired of that same circle of like,
Merry-go-round, yeah.
oh my God, I think this is going to work with me and him. And then 5-6 months later, or even not even that long.
5
like,
days later.
Yeah. Hello, here today, gone tomorrow. You find out like, okay, this
Ain't
ain't
it.
going to work yet again.
Right,
Like, we tired of getting our feelings hurt. And I'm sure men are as well.
right.
Everybody just need to sit. We just need a hard reset of the world.
We just
Like,
need a lemon squeeze.
Yeah.
We just need to sit down and talk about the things. Like,
Yeah.
let's be for real about being for real in a lot of these capacities.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we are we really doing the work?
Right.
Right? Whether that's spiritually, mentally, emotionally, are we doing the work?
Mhm.
Are we perpetually putting ourselves in situations that don't serve us, and also like by us being in these icky spaces, we then spill over into other people and causing them harm.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like, it's okay to just be in your space and get your shit together. I feel like a lot of people want to date in spaces where they're unhealed and unready to date.
Yeah.
And then it causes harm to people that they're engaging with. So
Right.
it's just like, let's just be honest and be for real about where we are and our capacity and things. And it is okay if we're not ready to do the thing.
Right. And
But be sure if you being sure.
correct. And I think that there's power in knowing like I'm not ready.
I'm not good. Yeah.
I think my biggest thing, and I'll go back to last year, around Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
You shouldn't be.
Last year Thanksgiving
Uh-huh.
with me.
No, I'm just
With
talking
you.
about a guy in general.
Damn, I'm blanking. It'll come to me. Keep talking.
Yeah. But anyways, you was 0 to 100 in about 3 days, 5 days.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
It just
But-
it just clicked.
Yeah, but it's like also I think you could have been more fucking for real about like, hey, this is moving really fast. Honestly, I'm not really ready. Instead of essentially, yeah, you know what you did.
Painting a picture and singing
send
a
it-
song.
Yeah, and doing a fairy tale. Like you ain't have to do that because from the beginning I showed up as myself.
Yeah.
And I say all that to say like not to like call him out because like we already had a conversation, but just dating in general, like pretty early on, especially with how things are moving, if that's an okay pace for you.
Right.
And if it's not, okay, cool, but like you need to say something.
Right.
So
Absolutely. I don't disagree with your friend at all. Listen, know what you want, know what you don't. Speak up. Scared money don't make no money.
Yeah.
All the things. Like, be for real.
yeah. Okay. Woo,
gotta
child,
wrap
we
this
done
up.
roll.
Oh, wow. It just was at like
Bro.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, so pretty much what we said is what we said. So if you could be anything, be fucking for real.
Right.
Bye.